The St. Cloud State men's soccer team kicked off their inaugural season right here at Hussey Stadium. Head coach Sean Holmes talks about some of the difficulties he faced when recruiting for a new team and what the season has been like so far.
So when I arrived, I had, I think the athletic director gave me a spreadsheet of 20 names. People had contacted her between the announcement of the program and my hiring, of which Cullen McSweeney and Jake Leonard, I believe, were on that list. And yeah, I will tell you this, every single day was like a super huge up, a big high and a big low. I thought we're gonna have 1,000 guys, we're gonna have no guys. Depending, you know, every positive phone call, I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen. And then every bad phone call where someone said, I'm not coming, I was like, oh, this is gonna be tough.
Being the first Division II state school in Minnesota is something Coach Holmes is proud of, but with that brings talented but young players from around the land of 10,000 lakes.
Our goal as the first Division II state school to sponsor men's soccer is to be as representative as Minnesota as possible. And you know, we've had a pushback from a couple of guys who felt, well, does that mean you don't care about the rest of us? Or, not at all, but we really want it to be as Minnesota as possible. And I think last week we started 9 of our starting 11 were Minnesotans. And so I'm proud of that. And that will continue to be a part of our tradition, what we're trying to build. The most difficult, challenging part of it is that we're playing, I talked about the 9 Minnesotans that started the other day. 5 of the 6 players in the front half of our team, the attacking half of our team, were freshmen, right? It was 5 freshmen and a sophomore who played sparingly, you know, as a freshman at Division I. And so really the biggest challenge is not getting the cohesion part, although that improves every day. It's having 18 and 19-year-olds competing against 22 and 23-year-olds.
It's not very often athletes get to be part of a new program. That's something Coach Holmes believes should excite players looking at St. Cloud.
You know, the chance to build something is pretty exciting, right? That you get to be the first, that you get to set traditions, that you get to be the first guy to whatever we eventually win, you'll get to be the first to win it, right? There's something to winning you know, like we have a tremendous wrestling program here, right? If they win another national championship, which I assume they can and will, it'll be great. But the guys who won the first one, there's something special about doing something the first time. So when I was recruited out of high school in 1983, that was my decision came down to 3 schools. 1 that was a second-year program and 2 established programs. And I wanted the chance, first of all, I wanted to play. And second of all, I wanted to be the first to be part of something.
Joining a new program is both exciting and nerve-wracking. Teammates Cullen McSweeney and Jake Leonard talk about their experience when looking at St. Cloud.
Yeah, there definitely were a few. The main one being there wasn't any sort of level of standard that we were going to be accustomed to coming in the first year, which was also like a great opportunity to set those standards. And I think that that was just the main thing I was worried about, just coming to a new program. Not really having the experience of playing college ball, and I just took it as an opportunity to kind of set those standards and create a good culture here.
Yeah, so joining a new program is always difficult, but you know, getting to set the standard and kind of building a culture around something you want to do, especially if you come from a place where, you know, there isn't this culture that you really love or enjoy, you kind of bring it up and kind of use this program that, like, kind of you made it, you created it, and kind of represents who you are as a person and player.
Bringing in a new group of teammates is something both Andres Garcia and Emmanuel Iwe have enjoyed so far.
It's good. Building with new guys, I think it's better to build chemistry from the get-go, so we're all kind of new. But as they said, we're still going at it, but it didn't take a while for us to get to know each other and play well.
It was fun, it was interesting with the new group. I don't think it took us too long. Obviously, I think we're still in the process, especially in games, but in practice it shows. We'll have, you know, moments of brilliance and we'll do stuff, but it's not about, you know, how long it takes us to be consistently, you know, working together. So I think that's what it is.